So, many of you for a while now, people have speculated on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And, well, it will be a pretty dark film. And this is just, another theory speculation. Um, now, part of this is going to talk about the first 15 minutes of the film, and then the second half of this video is going to talk about the last 40 minutes. So this might not. Apparently, it's 80 minutes and 40 minutes. I mean, if it's 90 minutes long, then that's gonna make it possibly one of the shortest Jurassic Park movies. Jurassic Park 3 was 88 minutes. So, first 50 minutes, obviously, here we see Rexy, letting it scroll through the screenshots, while I talk. Now, what I believe is going to happen in this half is Owen is convinced by Claire to go to the island. And they look at the I think Claire will look at the seismic activity, and then she's got to warn Owen. She sets up the dinosaur protection group. But apparently, once a week, 2 dinosaurs die. So, basically last year, 140 dinosaurs will have died. So by the time we get to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, we do not count 2015 or 2016 as dinosaurs would have been quite well. We would not. There is a theory that the volcano is highly active. Here we see the Indoraptor shots. Highly active because of not seismic activity. Volcanic energy, that's what I'm going to call it. Another name for it, I just forgot it. And also looking at this, there's rain pouring, so I believe the Indoraptor may have got in through the roof, or she's just come back in. And here we see him about to eat Lucy, but because it's not been used since Jurassic Park, because that's what they were running off. It's all built up, and it's just become to the point where it can't handle it no more, and it explodes. I mean, it might be the last time we ever see Island Nublar. Might be the we might not. Might be trial limit. We get to see. Might be a trial we get to see of Island Nublar. Now, this could be the last 40 minutes we see Rexy. Now, at one point in the trailer, we see every dinosaur running for their lives out of Lockwood Estate. I believe Rexy is one of the first to be freed, and she's going to roam through Lockwood Manor. Now, it could be at night, and it could be a storm, hence why we saw Indoraptor wet. I thought I had this short because I love it. Many people thought that baryonyx that was in the geothermal, that's the word. The geothermal plant. I know it could be the geothermal plant. People believe that's dead, but I believe this is the one. I believe they rescued it. I believe they got it out. I believe in three times in a sentence. True believe that. If you hear something right then, here we see the Velociraptor Blue about to attack the Indoraptor. Now we know Indoraptor is apparently 11 foot tall. And is a male and is codenamed Ripper. So yeah, that's bloody scary. If I say so myself. Here, right, here is something to talk about. Indoraptor bidding. We've believed it, and it's official. Great British pounds, euro, Hong Kong dollar, Japanese yen. I don't know what SGD means. I believe this is one of men guys. This is for the auctioning, for the the auctioning, and they are going to buy the Indoraptor. Okay, that is possibly the first on the list to sell. And then we get T-Rex, Baryonyx, Spinosaurus maybe, Allosaurus, Carnotaurus, Gallimimus, Brachiosaurus maybe, Stegosaurus. We may never see the Brachiosaurus again. We never know. I hope we do, because I love the Brachiosaurus. Now here we see now we get a pretty darn good look, yet blurred, of the Indoraptor. It looks like the roof's about to break, so obviously the Indoraptor is going to be break through walls and then the main battle, and then it could come back in, and that's why you see the wet and the toe claw. But she looks, there's good stripe, and I don't understand that. But I mean, to look cool, apparently there's spikes on the back, and obviously the ones on the head. You can get a good look at the snout. Now, you do not see gold stripes on here. Why? I do not know. But there isn't gold stripe on Ripper. That is a blooming long legs, quite thin. Rex, not the Indoraptor. In fact, you compare the Indoraptor to say Blue in Jurassic World. There's an alarming difference. Now here we see Rex roaring up at a helicopter. This is possibly the first scene they ever made. It must be in a studio with added effects. But as we see, it looks like we are seeing the Mosasaurus tank and it looks like it's been broken open, as we saw in Jurassic World. But as we saw, there was like a giant wall, and then more fencing. There may have not been power for 4 odd years. The Mosasaurus could have broke through that and gotten free, but before that she could apparently jump up and eat the person. So it could be the scariest thing we see in the first trailer. First scene. Now here we see what looks like a cage. I thought it was an elevator. Or it could well be an elevator. We see the slightest bit of gold stripe. And I'm going to have to wrap it up in a sec. And it looks like she's going to kill the guy. She lured the guy in, obviously, possibly by by possibly using camouflage. That could well be it. I run out of time for this video. That's all I've got for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you want more of these, and I will do more. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.